Now, a key ruling in the civil fraud case involving former President Donald Trump. A New York appeals court denying Trump's attempt to freeze his civil fraud judgment. That ruling means, for now, Trump is required to post a bond for hundreds of millions of dollars in the coming weeks. Our executive editorial producer, John Santucci, joining me now, along with our legal contributor, Shauna Lloyd. So, John, let's just talk about what broke here.
So, Kira, this is a very split decision. So two things were at issue here before the appellate court in New York. The first, the money, and then the control of the business. So let's start with the money. On the money, big loss for Donald Trump and the Trump family. What happened here, according to the Court of Appeals that just issued this ruling moments ago, is that Trump is on the hook to put up the bond for this. Now, he had offered Kira to put up $100 million in just the last couple of hours. That was rejected by the New York Attorney General. He said, look, you got to put up more. Court of Appeals agreed with that and said you need to put the bond up now. Now, they didn't specify, Kira, in this document, which our team is reading through, as to how much that would be. So by default, it would mean the full amount. As you'll recall, that's $454 million. That includes all the interest that's been accrued since that ruling came down. The other part of it, Kira, is that Donald Trump is on a clock, meaning from last Friday when the ruling came down, it's 30 days out that he's got to pay. So he could pay it today, he could pay it tomorrow, but he's got to pay it before those 30 days are up unless there's another penalty. Now, that's the losing situation for Donald Trump. The slight win, if you will, if you'll recall, part of that ruling talked about the control of the company. The original judgment that came down from Arthur Ederwan, who's been looking at this, said that, listen, you and your children are out of business in New York. If you'll recall, Donald Trump, 3 years, Eric Trump and Don Jr., 2 years. This judgment from the Court of Appeals says that that is stayed for now. So for the moment, Donald Trump and his children can remain in control of the Trump Organization, Kira. But regardless, take all of that aside, the fact that they've lost this emergency stay and have to pay up, not a good day for Donald Trump.
So, Shauna, defense attorneys here for Trump say that there's just no way to secure a higher amount without selling off some of his real estate. But a judge doesn't care about that, right? How do you see this impacting Trump's assets now?
Absolutely, Kira. The judge is basically not going to look at what you have to do to set that bond. They are just essentially going to tell you you have X amount of days and this is how much money you have to put up. Now, let's remember this money would be held until the appellate process has played out. But having to come up with that, he is going to have to sell off real estate and other things to ensure that he can meet it within that 30-day requirement.
All right, let's see if he does it. John Santucci, Shauna Lloyd, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.